Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be on my highly requested and anticipated hair update video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Please don't forget to comment, like, share and subscribe. Most of you are itching to know the status and condition of my hair. It's been 3 whole years since I uploaded the How to Grow Your Hair Back with Alopecia Areata, and from this video I have received a lot of messages from all of you who have loved this video. However, this journey wouldn't have been possible if I didn't seek out the experts at Fulham Hair Clinic. A little over 5 years ago, I was diagnosed with alopecia areata and I had to do a big chop. There was no going back. I spent 2 years cutting my hair on and off, learning to love my hair in its TW state. It was a whole new ballgame for me. All I had known most of my life was long hair, and now I had to understand my hair at its grassroots level and care for it in that state. As you can see, my hair is flourishing. It is growing, it's healthy, it's getting longer. But over the last year, I've noticed that my hair isn't retaining moisture. It becomes very dry quickly, and I feel like I have to keep adding more and more product to my hair, which is not penetrating the shafts. So I reached out to the Fulham Hair Clinic to get a new diagnosis of what is going on with my hair and scalp. And currently my diagnosis is this, which means I just suffer from really dry, brittle, breaking hair. And it's something that I see, that my hair is constantly falling out, snapping, and most of the time I see this is in the shower or if I take down my plaits. So my new journey right now is to work with the Fulham Hair Clinic to find the best products that work with me on my current journey. So they will help me curate and tailor-made a program that works with my current hair journey. So I thought it would be great to show the whole process where I go for my consultation and my treatments, and you guys get to see the full process that you will undergo when you visit the Fulham Hair Clinic. So let's dive straight into the video.
And I think this is what I'm seeing. Do you see what I mean? The difference.
Yeah, it's a different length.
That disparity of density at the end just tells me already. But then you go through and you see
All my little stretches.
what's exactly, you know? We shouldn't be seeing these different lengths coming off.
Okay.
Not. And actually that's the majority of what's coming out. Yes, we've got some longer lengths coming out, but not a huge amount to the point where I think, gosh, we've got quite severe shedding going on. A lot of this is mainly breakage.
But when I do wash my hair, I feel like I get really big clumps, but
Yeah.
maybe it's because I've taken out my hair from its braids, and obviously your hair sheds.
Yeah, so we're getting shedding coming out, and the visible amount of the shedding coming out all in one go, right? But this level of breakage is a lot. And this is why we say no wig cap, even here, what looks like it should be shedding, it looks like it should be like new growth, almost like coming from shed, that's all breakage.
Yeah.
And you can see the little blunt ends where it's snapped. And so if it's snapping there, we know that there's friction somewhere around here that's rubbing to cause the breakage.
Could wearing my cap be
Yes.
another one? Because I do wear a cap every day to walk.
You can already see how tight it is around the side.
Well, I didn't realise my cap was doing that.
Yeah.
Okay, no
and
more
it's
cap.
already cutting. So that's why, whilst people think we're quite counterintuitive to say no wig cap, that's a major thing.
Oh, not just the wig cap. I also wear a sports cap when
Oh,
I
a
go
sports cap.
for a walk as well. So,
Oh, right,
but I always
right.
feel like it sits here. But do you think because the cap is on top of my braids, it's still?
You know what's fantastic? You can get now caps where they've got a silk lining on the inside.
Oh yes, I have seen. I should get.
Yeah, get one of those.
Okay.
Yeah. Even I know they have like the silk. Beyonce's done a couple of caps where it's just half the head.
Yes.
And you can leave your hair out then, and that also depends on how much coverage you want on your hair, of course. But certainly, let's reduce how much friction is happening at this area. But the fact that it's snapping so easily already is also a sign that the hair is dry, super dry. And with it that dry, it's not going to have the elasticity it needs to sort of be able to move, pull about without snapping.
Okay.
Yeah. What I am seeing also is a huge amount of kind of oil product.
Yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
I had put some
Yeah.
leave-in. Sorry.
No, it's all right, but it tells me that that product is too heavy. All it's doing is come
just
off.
sitting on there.
Yeah, exactly. It's not doing any penetration. And when was the last time you washed?
I did a wash yesterday, so I did the raw soul wash yesterday and a shampoo.
Okay.
So I feel like the raw soul, as you said, does sit on your scalp a bit, that you might have to wash your hair again.
Yeah.
But I did wash it yesterday, just to have it clean for when I came in, and then I put just pink moisturizer in there.
Okay. So one thing I would say is don't worry about washing the hair before you come in to see this.
Oh my god, I'm like, ew!
Our whole point is to see the scalp and hair in its natural state. But what I am noticing is still a fair amount of dryness on the scalp.
Yeah.
And that we do need to tackle. So at the moment, if it's not itching, this is where I'm seeing most of the dryness, but if it's not itching, then it could be just a little bit of dandruff.
Yeah.
But equally, we need to make sure that the scalp is properly cleansed.
Okay.
So to just do a clay rinse is not going to be strong enough for your scalp. You need to really make sure that from a biological point of view, that scalp surface has a well-balanced microorganism sort of population there, and that is kept in check regularly.
So where I tend to feel like an itch coming on is when you go further here rather than up here. So this is where I always notice where I get the tendency of an itch, but it's not so bad anymore. Whereas, you know, the typical thing where people are slapping their heads, pounding their heads to try and get the itch.
You know what? It's interesting you say that, because back here we've got a lot of short hair.
Yeah.
Clearly where you've been scratching and it's been snapping it off. So certainly we need to, if there is an itch or any sign of sort of irritation on the scalp, we're going to deal with that first. Because a healthy scalp will give us healthy hair. But if we start focusing just on the hair, and we haven't dealt with the scalp, well, we can grow lovely hair for you, but if you then snap it off because you're scratching, game over, right?
Sure.
All wasted money. So yeah, we've got just like a tiny little patch where we're just getting little hair
drops, at
the top.
And I think that's where I've been feeling like it's patchy. So I always feel like there's no hair there, and my mom keeps saying, there's hair there, it's just short.
Yeah, and I think that's also an important state. You've got the follicles. You've not lost any follicles here. It's just breakage. And I think, whilst I say it's just breakage, I'm going to spin you around a little bit so I can keep examining
that way.
That's it. Whilst I say it's just breakage, that is one of the biggest issues that a lot of our patients are dealing with. Because it's really hard to understand and manage how to keep the hair moisturized and keep the hair healthy when a lot of advertising is just saying to us put oil and butter in our hair.
Moisturize, everyday moisturize.
Moisturize, but with moisture.
Yeah.
With oil. Remember, oil doesn't mix with moisture, in fact, does it?
No, it doesn't.
So why are we moisturizing our hair with oil and butter? We should be moisturizing our hair with a water-based, that's why I say a water-based product. That's important. Yeah, I think, you know what, a part of this is just the clay hasn't been washed out.
Okay.
Fully.
No worries.
Okay. Otherwise, even the scalp back here, very healthy. Absolutely fine. But
those bits, yeah. Because I usually never used to get breakage at the front, so it's interesting that you've noticed it because I don't notice it. I just think, oh, maybe it's just my hair being really short at the front.
And some people do have finer hairs at the front, but what we look at is the very tip of the hair to see if it's a back pointed new hair growth or blunt. And here, most of the tips of the hair are blunt, which tells us that it's snapped off at some point. So this short length is actually breakage. Okay. And I can feel, even just feeling from the hair, you know that that's just excessively dry. That's what you're capable of. So I think it's important also to remember that not everyone's hair is going to, even in its healthiest state, is going to become as soft as another person's hair, right? We each have our own sort of threshold of softness that we can reach with healthy hair, but this is definitely drier than you are able to achieve. You can achieve softer than this.
Like for me, it's just I keep asking myself, what am I doing to get it so dry that as soon as you get out the shower and after, you know, maybe half an hour, it's all just, it's gone as dry as this, even without putting anything in my hand. I'm like, okay, I don't know what is going on. And then everyone talks about high porosity, low porosity, and then you get confused and you're like, oh, I don't know. What the...
I mean, exactly. That's not even talking vocabulary if we can understand it, right? And that's the thing. So that's all good.
So there you have it, guys. You got to follow me along on the full Fulham Hair Clinic experience. Part 1 was the consultation with Eleanor, where you got to see her examine my hair and scalp, and most importantly, you all got to see the breakage that I was suffering from. Part 2 was the treatment and maintenance with Teresa, and now that those 2 steps are complete, they were able to make a tailor-made program for my current hair concerns and journey. So they issued me with 6 products that I am currently using, and I'm just going to briefly share what those products are. If you are looking for a tailor-made program, please make sure you reach out to the Fulham Hair Clinic. I will put their email and contact details below, and they'll be more than happy to fit you in for a consultation and give you the right tailor-made program for your current hair journey and hair concerns. So the products that I'm going to talk about, I split them into 3. I've got 6 products, so I've split them into the days for when I'm washing my hair and when I'm moisturizing my hair. So I have a shampoo. It's a methanol shampoo, and then I have a stimulating scalp cream. I actually like this, it smells really nice. Then I have a deep conditioning mask. This is very hydrating, love that one. And then for moisturizing, I have, or after washing my hair, I have my detangler. And I have a leave-in conditioner, well, protector, it's called leave-in protector. And one of my favorites is the stimulating mist, and this smells good too. I actually love the smell of these 2, my favorite smelling products. And as I mentioned before, guys, these are just tailor-made for my current hair journey, and this is not for people who think they can fix their own problems. But this is a tailor-made program for me. And as I said, I will leave all their contact details in the description below if you require any support, advice, expertise, knowledge about scalp and hair issues. They are the best people to speak to. Eleanor and Louise are such lovely women, and they're so understanding, and they've seen it all. So please make sure you reach out to them with whatever hair concerns you have. They're always happy to help with whatever concerns you have, and they will give you the best possible plans. So that's the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you in my next update. If you have any questions, I think I will maybe do a top 10 questions for them, hopefully. Just drop all your questions below and I could send it to them, and maybe they can respond to you. I could do a video of what their responses are. So please make sure you comment below, put your questions, your queries. I can forward it on to them just to make it easier for everyone. But yes, that is the end of the video, guys. I hope you liked the update. I hope you like the status of my hair. It's all long and puffy. But I hope you really enjoyed that video, and I will see you in my next video. Take care.